I made this tool even before in the previous garage. Now I make it again because obviously I don't have the old one. Alright, this is a machine for the fuel injector cleaner and tester. Alright, this is common rail injector drive. This is the high pressure pump housing with one adapter here. I'm waiting one seal to put oil inside. This is a jet for a methanol that I'm using it as a breather for the pressures that we're gonna have inside for the temperature. Okay, high pressure pump, the follower inside. This is a camshaft. This is an actual camshaft. This is a brushless motor, 72 volts, 3000 watts, 6500 RPMs. That doesn't reach 6500 RPMs. With 72 volts, it's gonna reach 6500. Now with the 54 volts, it's gonna give me something like 3000 RPMs. 3000 RPMs on the third speed, on the third gear. This number one. It does have oil inside, I don't want to do it. This is the third. Oh boy, this is a little bit aggressive. Most probably gonna use the second gear. I'm gonna get a speed sensor to see the RPMs. Okay, so this is to run the pump. Fine. Then, just a second. One second. I have to disconnect the quantity control valve, and then I have to turn on this. Turn on this. Now, with the fuel injector cleaner, let's put it idling test, okay? I'm actuating the frequency for the quantity control valve to build up pressure, okay? Now with the common rail injector drive, you see the milliseconds and the hertz there, I'm actuating the fuel injector. I can change the frequency and the milliseconds. Let's stop it, okay? Then, at the rail here, I have fixed this steel plate because it came in the machine with a plastic one, and I don't want to explode. That's why I have 4 studs here to hold it down, because it will gonna reach 350 bar. This is to test the injectors, to test also the high pressure pump. First I'm gonna mount a brand new high pressure pump, I'm gonna mount brand new fuel injector. I'm testing the injectors one at a time, not 2 at a time, 1 at a time. I'm gonna get a reference, I'm gonna get some data. I have to put also temperature gauge to monitor the fluid temperature, because it doesn't get a lot, it gets 1.5 liter all in all. So, what I was saying, with a new pump and a new injector, get some data in different temperatures and see if it's repeatable. That means check if I can trust the tool, all right, and then check the rest. This unit I have bolted, it's together with this one, it's been bolted from down. I have modified this. The ultrasonic cleaner that had here up, I disappear it, I remove it. The fuel end comes from here, it comes here. This needs to maintain 5 bar, like the actual feed of the high pressure pump. This is the outlet of the high pressure pump. Here, still line, all right. The motor I show you, all right. This is from a scooter with a battery. And here I have also the socket for the charger. This is the controller. I have removed the spring from that, so I don't have to keep it always down. I can put it in a steady speed all the time to be consistent. It depends how much pressure needs to build. Then, one second, no need to be on. Let's turn it off. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the battery or if I'm gonna use the power supply. I have get the power supply here. That's 48 volts, 31 amperes. So we're gonna see. Either I'm gonna put the power supply, or with the battery it's convenient because I fixed this plate down. Now I need to fix also to print one 3D printed piece as a cover here with the 2 bolts at this point. It's coming together. It's coming together. What's remaining now to make the first test? It's remaining, like I said, the seal here. I have to strip it off completely. I have to put the seal here, fill up with oil till the middle. Needs to have oil inside to don't run dry, especially for here back. And then I need to put the test fluid inside to fill up the tank. Then I have to check the low pressure side to see that I don't have any leak, to see that I'm building pressure and I don't have any leak, then carefully the high pressure, and then actuating the injector and make sure that everything is fine. If I don't have any leak and if it's consistent and I can trust it, amazing. Last, to check how long it lasts the battery. And then I don't know if I'm gonna support it somewhere, because this from the vibrations it can start moving. I mean, if you remove the pump, it doesn't have any vibrations, obviously, because they're not pulses. But now in this case, there are plenty of vibrations. That's it. Let's see how we're gonna end up. We're gonna find out. This line, I don't think we're gonna have a problem. This is the line how it came, the machine. Alright. I'm not planning to run live fuel or diesel. I'm planning to run with a test fluid for a fuel injectors. That's not flammable. I mean, it's not flammable. All these fluids are flammable if you compress it, if you warm it up. But again, it's much better than to have a live fuel, than to have a petrol. That's my point. That's it. That's it. Electronics. Oh boy, I hate that. I have also some adapters here for the fuel injectors to be plug and play. I don't want to have cables hanging. I'm gonna hide all these things. There are some plugs. This is for indicator light, for a brake light, for a horn, you know. It doesn't have obviously none of this currently. You can see also the kilometers here. That's it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it public. I might keep it unlisted. This is, like I said, checking the fuel injectors, checking the high pressure pumps to see what we have plenty of fuel injectors, to be honest. When I'm saying plenty, we might have 5-6 sets, more than 40 injectors. And I don't even know how many high pressure pumps we have. That's it. Let's see. Standing by for a first test. Thank you. The rail, by the way, the rail is from MA57 OEM. That it's been cutted and welded clearly with adapter. Here a fitting for this ideal gonna be straight, but I tied it full. I cannot tie it more. I crushed completely the bronze copper washer what has inside. And I have also another rail here, the rest of the rail that I cut it. Yeah. That's it. Thank you.